Alright, guys, thank you for joining this Lewis with Demigods Gaming. I appreciate you guys stopping up, hanging out. So, on this episode, what we're going to be doing is we're going to go through and continue to work on do another mission, so you guys can continue to see what the missions consist of. We just got done finishing up the live stream, starting up the live stream. We've been in roughly for about an hour, so I went ahead and just attached this recording along with the live stream. So let's go ahead and get this all taken care of and worked out. So now what we want to do, I appreciate you guys stopping up as well, spending some time with me. Let's on some nearby creatures, craft some tools to help out the new prospector in need. So we're going to go ahead and do this one. So what it wants us to do, it wants us to craft stuff. So with that being said, iron knife, iron pickaxe. So we need 4 iron knives. We should have everything to craft it. We need for the knife. To get some nails, which is fine because I know we have nails. So let's get this all taken care of. And again, the mission part, it's nice because it's going to help you gain levels fast. It does give you some of the Ren. It's not the most relatively way to get Ren. I'll be honest with you guys. You get more if you actually go and just sell the exotics to the workshop. So we have 5 pickaxes. Okay, and we have 5 iron axes. We'll get those all taken care of, and then what we'll do is we'll drop it off. And this is how sometimes how easy some of them are. Sometimes you'll run into some that are not as easy. Just to give you guys a little bit of a heads up. Where should I drop that? Oh, it's on the other side of the house. We did see it land. Should be right there. So, this is what you do. The axe is not craft. Oh, lightning storm. Oh, we need more wood and leather. Well, good thing we got done doing that mission. One thing we have a lot of. Wood and leather. Thunderstorm going on. So, let's go ahead and get this all taken care of. Something got hit. Here comes the craziness. Oh, there you go. Hey, something. Oh, I got hit with it now. Woo! decides that it wants to land in the hot zone, huh? Let's go ahead and go to the hot zone. What would I want? Medium wood. No, copper ore. I'll just take this one for now. Yeah, let's go. Let's get out of here. Good part is once that done's burning, it's gonna be a case of we will have an endless supply. We'll have a big amount of charcoal coming to us. Alright, with that being said, so what's going on is right now, if you guys take a look at it, my guy is suffering from rain exposure debuff. So we have to wait for the exposure to go down so that to go down. This was one of the reasons why I was telling you guys I was trying to get out of the wood structures, because wood structures are susceptible to being lit up on fire. Alright, so with that being said, as you notice, we got another level up. Actually, no, I got another level up on my solo. Let's take a look. I'm trying to get it down to right here. Right there. So I need to get this one. Alright, you see that debuff went out. And fire going. Oh, another tree got hit over there, looks like. We're gonna do some. Remember what I said about these trees? Watch. That's it. That's one charcoal we got. But see how the fire keeps on spreading around? Look at that. Kudos to the developers on this. This is one of the things I love, how the attention to detail. Then again, these guys as well, when they did the DayZ mod, did a phenomenal job with that. So, great job. Alright, so let's see. Another mission. This one's interesting. We're gonna do it. But it's always interesting because the one that it gives you, it says easy. But he's a pain in the butt sometimes. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Like, watch. We're going to take advantage of it and look. It's right there. So last one I believe that we did, he was easy as well. Maybe we can get our retribution from. Here it goes. Come on. Come on, buddy. So in this case, let's try these. Come on. This time we get to collect some more arrows back. Oh my god, was that a pain in the butt. As you guys see, sometimes it's a pain. But there's little tricks you guys can do to complete it. So think about it. That was an easy one, guys. Let's keep that in mind. The game claims it was an easy one. Where's that drop pod at? There it is. Let's go ahead and collect it. Let's see what we want. Steel knife, throwing. I'll use that, just another thing I don't have to make. So with that being said, another 5,000 XP, another 10. I did get some to make some arrows, but again. I honestly thought this house was gonna burn down. Because, you know, with my luck, it's an inside joke between me and my buddies. How often is a game gonna want to decide to burn down my house? Alright, so everything's covered, so let's go ahead and run this over there. Last little bit that we have to transfer over there, and then just let it stand until it decays itself. That's all done. Now we did get another cupboard during this, so definitely worth. Let's go ahead and put it down. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Doesn't really give us a whole lot of space. Actually, I'll take that. Leave that there. Let's take that. Put that away. That away. Let's go ahead and place this down right there. Place a little bit off so we can still access that other one. And if you do want to go with like an aesthetic look, you guys could do this. And then on the top one, if it lets us, too high. So what you could do is when you stack them like that, you could change it to make it look more where it's not so boxy, make it look like a stack cabinets if you want. So we got bone. How much bone do we got? Should have some bone throughout here. Eventually I'll go through and organize this up off recording. That way you guys don't have to get bored and see that. Alright. Let's grab some more. I'm interested to see something in our tree. Got the bone armor. Got that. Could have swore that I unlocked the armor. The whole armor set. Oh, no. That's why I can't see it. You unlock the boots. Alright, let's go ahead and get that going. So with the boots right now, to make them, there's leather in there. We just need more fiber. Let's go ahead and get some fiber. So we got a bunch of get that taken care of. So this is what I was talking to you guys. A full set bonus, 10% stamina regeneration, 10% health regeneration. So, I hate when I do that. I have a tendency that when I do that, I accidentally press the spacebar. And I do not want to do that at this time. It's one of those, it's sometimes you get too much into what you're working on and you forget to press the wrong button. You press the wrong button. Alright, so while we're here, let's top up our water. Let's top this off. And then we have a rain one over here. Water purifier right here. We can top off as well. Because now we're going to have an immense amount of charcoal, which is going to be nice. Because we will use that for our mortar and pestle. That way we can make steel. Once I unlock it for this character. Alright, then we'll do this. Since I don't need to carry any more of this. Alright, let's go ahead and equip. Unequip those. And let's equip this. Now we have the full set bonus. Alright, let's get some food. buffs going, we are good to go, folks. Now, what we need to do is get this taken care of. Alright. Let's turn it on. There we go. We need you to cook some food. Alright, with that being said, let's see what the next mission is. Yep, wrong one. We'll give that a break. Alright, as you see, we got the missions done. We got ourselves all moved up. Those of you that were here during the live stream portion of this episode got to see me complete the Buffalo mission. As an all in all, it was a pain in the butt. Set up there. We are good to go. Alright, let's see here. Trying to see what else we need to work on. I think we should start working on upgrading to the next step up of the crafting bench. Let me go verify, see what we need. So for the next step up, not the more pestle. Alright, for the next step up, we have a skating bench down. Summer Ranching Station, we already have that one. Okay, we can't upgrade to the next one yet because we're not at that level. You gotta lock it. Now the fun begins. Because now this is the stage where we get to unlock a lot of goodies. Oxygen. Canteen. Cement mixer. Unlock the next tier of the furnace. Unlock that. Now we're going to go ahead and unlock all these three because you will use a lot of these. And we're going to use a lot of that. But as we continue to go, as you guys see, our base will become more efficient. So if you take a look, I need 12 stone, 120 nails, 40 ingots, epoxy, and rope. So with the epoxy, in order for this to work, we're going to have to get a level up. I forgot to get to crushed bone, which is something that we are going to need because it makes making epoxy a lot more easier because bone is easier to get. Because if you take a look at it, once we unlock the epoxy, you guys will see what I'm talking about. Because it wants you to do iron ore and sulfur. It's a pain in the butt. So, we're going to go with the crushed bone once we unlock it. And that would be tier 2, I believe. Yep, right here. See? Sulfur and resin. Instead, use this crushed bone and it'll help you unlock the epoxy. So we'll keep that in mind with that said. Alright guys. This is Lewis with Demigods Gaming. I appreciate you guys showing up to this recording. You guys have been awesome. As always, I appreciate it. Those of you that are new to the channel, you guys can do me a favor. Drop a like and subscribe. And then turn on your notifications, because with your notifications on, you can see when I'm live or when I post new videos, and you can stay up to date and current on what we have going on here at the channel. Those of you that continue to keep on coming, I appreciate you guys coming up. You don't know how much that means to me. Leave a comment down below so that way we can definitely talk. And on top of that, join us up. Definitely make sure you join up in the live stream like most of you always do. Alright guys, Lewis with Demigods Gaming. I appreciate you guys stopping up. Lewis out.